This is it. We're actually live.
Oh,
That's
awesome.
fantastic.
It worked.
It did work. I'm trying to bring it up here too. Hi.
Hi everyone, I'm Allie, the new registered dietitian at Fitness 19.
I'm Ryan, manager. We wanted to thank you for joining us today for our live Ask a Dietitian. We're going to try to start doing it once a week here, along with some other things here and there on our social platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram as well. We have our first viewer.
Oh, awesome.
That's fantastic. That just happened. If you'd like to ask any comments in the comments, ask any questions for Allie here, our registered dietitian. I do have some questions I'm going to go over that members have actually asked us leading up to now that we will go over in a hot minute and go from there. But feel free to inquire on the comments just below somewhere. I think that's how it works. You put your comment down low and then we'll get to it in a hot second too. All right. Let me bring up this bad boy here. Make sure I don't hear it at the same time, because that's going to sound weird. Flash player, that's awkward. All right, so our first question here is, what is the difference between a registered dietitian and a nutritionist?
Okay, yeah, so that's a really good question. A lot of people ask it. A nutritionist, anyone could call themselves a nutritionist. You don't really have to go to school, you don't have to earn a degree to call yourself a nutritionist. A registered dietitian goes to school, to university for 4 years in nutrition and dietetics, and then they complete something called a dietetic internship, which is basically clinical hours, supervised practice. So 1,200 is the minimum hours you need to complete, and then they also sit for a national board exam, and then once they pass that exam, they can call themselves a registered dietitian.
That is fantastic. There's a lot of effort into doing that to help you guys out with your nutrition. Yeah. And actually, just so you know, we have a dietitian. We have a registered dietitian here at our gym. We've been here for about just under a year now. We opened last fall, but we actually have brought on with a countless amount of personal trainers, now a registered full-time dietitian here to help you guys achieve your goals even faster. I have another question for you. Why is seeing a dietitian important?
So, seeing a dietitian is super important because our nutrition, especially if we're working out in the gym, our nutrition is really key. We can't reach the goals that we want just through exercise. You can't out-exercise a poor diet, so that is why I'm here. A dietitian can also help you, with whatever you may be struggling with, and they get to know you on a personal level, something that an app like MyFitnessPal or Google, Dr. Google, can't help you out with. Because everyone's needs are different. We all need, a different number of calories, based on our lifestyle, whatnot. Weight loss is different for everybody, weight gain. Dietitian can help you with really anything, any concerns you have nutrition related.
That's fantastic. Just being serious.
Let's count how many times he says fantastic.
That's fantastic. Actually, I'll tell you right now, another benefit of having a dietitian, this is actually useless now, so I'm going to get this out of the way. The benefit of a dietitian is, if you guys are familiar with myself and my wife, we run the club here, we have a 1.5-year-old son, and after she gave birth to him, she saw a registered dietitian. We didn't know her yet, so it wasn't her, but the fact of having a registered dietitian helped her lose pretty much every single pound she gained from having a baby.
That's fantastic.
It took like 6 months.
Yeah.
Just melted right off. 6 months.
Yeah, and it's also really important to see a dietitian because, you can follow up with them and you have someone that keeps you accountable, right? So if you are meeting with someone, every other week, you gotta stay on your diet, stay on the plan.
Yeah.
It kind of helps.
It's like having a menu personal trainer.
Yeah.
Basically.
It is.
But it's a little more in-depth than personal training, which helps hold accountability as well. You see them once or twice a week. With our dietitian, you can probably check in. Hey, thumbs up. Look at that thing fly by. Hanging out with our dietitian every other week, actually, is what we always recommend to meet with her. You got a 1-hour consultation. We invite you in to talk to her, go over your goals, and then we also like to have you follow up with her at least once a month, but our actual program that we can give you the results that you really want is actually every other week. You follow up with her for a quick half hour, go over more questions, talk about what you went through and whatnot. No. Do you have something else? Sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, your success is pretty much guaranteed if you do follow up, because that way we can stay on top of things. And if, you know, life happens, if things come up, you know, we can adjust. You know, that's how life works. We go with the flow.
Yeah. Go with the flow, man. Just go with the flow. Speaking of flow, if you could like this video real quick, if you're watching, give us a good little thumbs up real quick. We appreciate that. Tell your friends. Share us, because there's always that one friend who's like, oh, I eat healthy. We share it. Just like it, share it real quick. We appreciate the thumbs up that fly by, or the hearts are fun. Hearts are always fun.
Yeah, give me a heart.
Give her a heart. Get a heart going flying across here any second now. Don't be shy. We don't need to see who you are when you do it. We just get the thumbs up. All right. So the next question I have actually is the most obvious question I hear all the time.
I think I know what it's going to be.
You know what it is. Which diet is the best?
Well, I get that one a lot.
There's a thumb.
So the thing is, different diets work for different people, and no one diet, I don't think, is better than others. If it's working for your lifestyle, your needs, and you're seeing results, then, you know, it's a good diet. Some diets out there, you know, the fad diets, like the cabbage soup diet, or, you know, really restricting your calories, those are not good diets. But
I'm sorry, you had me at cabbage. Oh, God.
cabbage
Sorry.
soup diet, yeah, that's
I'm sure it's fantastic. There it is again. For some people, I'm not a cabbage. Go ahead. Sorry.
So basically, diets that are not healthy are the ones that restrict, you know, cut out all these different food groups. Well, some diets work that cut out food groups, but if you're just having cabbage soup, right, you're not going to be getting all the vitamins, minerals, calories, energy you need to, you know, come to the gym or just play with your kids, live your daily life. So I say the cabbage soup diet or anything kind of like that, that's not a good diet. But, you know, other diets like keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, those work for different people.
Fair enough. We actually have I think that's a member, actually. Question that just popped up on our phone, so I'm going to get weird in everyone's face now. So I heard a lot about the keto diet, and no carbs has made me so drained. What can I add to get that energy back?
Well, you could add carbs, because carbs are our most available source of energy. Our brain also runs on glucose, which is what carbs are made of. So you could try adding back in carbs. A lot of people try the keto diet because they do see that it restricts their calories, because if you're cutting out all carbs, you're cutting calories, right? But, you know, if you want the carbs, we could come up with a plan and do it the healthy way to make sure you have more energy, but are still losing weight.
Lisa, sweet question. Thank you.
Thanks.
I have another question that this is the most unknown scientific thing that people always think like, oh, I get enough of this and that, and you know, how much do I really need? But the question is, how many calories do I really need?
Yeah, so that depends on a whole lot of factors. A lot. And those are, if you would sit down and meet with me, we'd go over all those different factors, and I would determine, you know, an estimate of the number of calories you need, because the thing is, our body is not just numbers. Our body has a lot of different things playing into it, you know, our stress level, sleep, you know, lifestyle, activity level. So a number is a good estimate. So if someone does want to count calories, you know, we would go over my estimate for them, and then, you know, following up, we would see how things are working. You know, we may have to adjust a little bit, but there is a good estimate, an equation that I use to calculate people's calories.
Boom. That's a solid answer, man. All right, I have another question here. What does your diet on a normal day look like?
Yeah, okay, so...
Fantastic. I gotta stop saying that.
That is a good question.
That's a great question. Thank you. Thanks.
Well, I love having eggs in the morning. I usually do eggs with some vegetables in there, a piece of toast, something like that. I like to snack on fruits and nuts. And then lunch, it all really depends. You know, a big salad or a piece of... I also do eggs for lunch sometimes too. A lot of veggies there. And I do enjoy sweets every once in a while. That's another thing. You know, some people are, whenever they're dieting, they think it has to be super restrictive, they have to be clean all the time. And a good rule of thumb is about 90% of your diet should be, pretty clean. And then 10%, you can, have a cookie or have some ice cream if you want. You don't want to restrict yourself. So I love ice cream. Everyone,
speaking my language over here.
Everyone who knows me knows that's my favorite dessert.
Cookies are the best.
And then dinner is really just, whatever I put together. It could be pasta, rice, some carb like that, some type of protein, then veggies, and then most nights, I'll have something sweet.
You got hard eyes. I think she likes cookies too. So I have a question that I actually asked you a few days ago. Because me personally, my favorite fun food, as I like to call it, is pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I love
yeah.
pizza. My question for Allie a few days ago was, what is a safe amount of slices? Like, what's an average before you're binging? What's the good amount of slices to eat before you just like, that was a bad mistake?
Well, do you say binge?
I will crush an entire pizza.
Okay.
It's more like, I don't want to waste it. I'd rather just not throw it away and just eat it.
Yeah.
But like, what's the part where I need to cut myself off and be like, yeah, that was good. That was a good amount.
I'd say, if you're thinking of like Domino's or Papa John's, like the extra large pizza, like those type of slices.
Free advertising.
Are we thinking those? Yeah. Sponsor us.
Plug.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm talking like you get the large
big
pizza,
pizza.
you slice it, and there's like 8 slices on it.
I'd say like,
That's how I cut my pizza. Sorry.
I'd say 2 to 3. If not every night, maybe once a week, 2 to 3 slices of pizza for dinner.
Fair enough.
Friday night, you're, relaxing after a long week with your family, and you order pizza. 2 to 3 slices. Would probably be okay.
I have another question. Because all I'm getting is emojis now. I appreciate the love. Ask us a question.
Any more questions?
This is the time you got, but I have another one to kind of fill some time in, so you guys can type in whatever you want to type. I tell you, like, aggressively text. To type in your question down below so I can read it off and have her answer it for you. But my next question is, what is your feel on gluten?
Yeah, so gluten is very interesting. Gluten is actually a protein found in grains,
Okay.
in wheat, rye, and so some people have celiac disease, which means they are allergic to gluten, right? And some people are gluten intolerant, which means that they may experience digestive distress or other symptoms whenever having gluten. So for those people, yes, avoiding gluten is good. But for the general population, if you're eating bread and you feel fine, and you don't, gluten's perfectly healthy. You can eat gluten.
Yeah.
I would say that a better choice would be, whole wheat bread versus, white bread, like the Wonder Bread. But, we're choosing the options with gluten that have higher fiber. So like brown rice or white rice, even though rice doesn't have gluten, but that's just an example. Fiber is
Everyone
good.
needs fiber, yeah.
So choose the fiber gluten products.
All right.
Yeah.
I got a wave. Hey, Sean. Hey, thumbs up. He likes us. Feel free to ask us any questions. Sean, if you have any questions, Cash, if you have any questions, please type it in and ask away. This is it. This is a free Q&A.
Also, if you guys have questions throughout the week, you can put them on our Facebook page. Send us the questions on Instagram. Or if you're in the gym and think of a question while you're, pumping up, lifting weights, you can write them down and put them in a box that we have out at the front.
We do have a box. Another little plug for us here. Go to our Instagram page. We're really kind of building that up for some day-to-day stuff. We're going to start doing a trainer takeover. Basically, we're going to give the trainers access on a daily basis for their workouts and boot camps and try to do some classes. But we have...
Is that a question?
No, it's a response to me asking for a question.
Oh.
Bye, Jake. We have... But if you can follow us on Instagram, it's Fitness19 Dublin, Ohio. At Fitness19 Dublin, Ohio. Go ahead and follow us on there for our day-to-day post here with us. We're open from 5 to midnight during the week here. That's
Oh, is that a
fantastic.
question?
Yeah, I hope so. Long story. Like, what
no,
happened
where'd
here?
it go?
We got something. Oh, a new person's watching. A friend of mine is watching.
Ooh.
Nice. Oh, God.
on,
Everybody's
yeah.
talking. Hold on. Everybody's talking.
Can you get that on the iPad and look at the questions there?
No, I won't do it. That's a swing and a miss. Hold on.
This is our first time doing this, but I think it's going well so far.
Hold on. I apologize, everyone. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. My mother is no longer mobile, and weight has continued to just add. Just add. I don't know what happened there. What would be some good tips to add or take away from her diet that may somewhat stabilize her weight?
That's a really good question. I would definitely need to know more about what her diet looks like currently to say things that she should take away. I would say anything that is, like our fun foods. Like I said, 10% of your diet can be, a treat, but 90% should be, pretty unprocessed. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, those kind of foods should make up the majority of the diet. So a lot of people see hidden calories creeping in their diet through like soda, juice, processed foods, granola bars, chips, oils, salad dressings, nuts. Although nuts are very healthy, have a lot of healthy fats, the serving size is very small, so it can be easy to eat a day's worth of calories just with some nuts.
Bag of almonds.
Yep.
Oh, no. Actually, that made me think of the expression of just if you go grocery shopping, just take a lap.
Yeah.
Stay out of the little middle aisles, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So
There's some fun stuff in the middle aisles.
yeah,
But I'm just
sometimes
saying,
the middle aisles,
Yeah.
you need those ingredients, but generally that works. And
Okay.
also, I just kind of thought about this, so hopefully you're okay with this.
You're welcome, Lisa.
If people want to meet with me, set up an appointment, we can do a grocery store tour as well. There is a Target right over that way. And also, I believe Whole Foods and Trader Joe's all in the vicinity. So we could also do grocery store one-on-one tours.
Or group.
Or group.
Or group.
Or group.
Like 12 of your friends. Thumbs up!
Yeah.
I have another question from Sean. Sean is actually one of our personal trainers here, and it's a very great question he asked. I already forgot half of it, sorry. What is a good water amount for everyone to shoot for daily? How much water should we drink a day?
Oh, that is an age-old question. And it's also, just like calories, it's different for different people, depending on, your goals, if you're working out, if you're more sedentary. It also depends on how heavy a sweater you are. I would say a good goal is kind of, what a lot of people hear, the 8-ounce glasses a day is good to start. But then if you are more active or working out a lot of people, it's not uncommon for people to do a gallon a day, which is 128 ounces.
It looks like it's a lot.
Yeah, but it's
not.
really not.
You'll go through that by lunch, man. Like that, half of it at least.
Yeah.
Both of
Oh,
it's
yeah.
nice.
If you split it up into like an hourly goal of like, oh, I'm gonna drink 6 ounces of water every hour, you're good.
Good. I had another question.
Any other questions?
I forgot what the question was. Jake, want to say hi?
Hey.
Hey. Jake's one of our, he's gone, man, he ran. Jake's one of our personal trainers here as well. Lisa said that would be awesome, by the way, for the
grocery store, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, those could be, probably be, I guess however long you think the grocery shopping would take. I guess probably an hour.
Yeah. Questions, answers.
Yeah, I love Trader Joe's, by the way. They're really fun.
They
if
are
you've
fun.
never been
It's
Trader
really
Joe's,
nice over
check them
there,
out.
too.
Yeah, I mean, it's really,
Yeah.
the prices are great.
They're great.
I go there every week.
I like bison burgers. Yeah, it's the only place I can ever find them. I'm sure they're everywhere else, but I like bison burgers.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's. So that's awesome. Do we have any more questions here? Anybody else?
Yeah,
any
great
more questions you got?
questions,
These are
everybody. Thank
fantastic.
you.
We're going to try to do this every Wednesday with you guys. So feel free to, throughout the week, if you want to message the gym, if you don't want to make it a public question, your name on it can be kind of anonymous with us. That's cool. You can private message the gym on Facebook. You can comment on pretty much anything or just post to us and just say, hey, I have a question for your dietitian. Or if you're ready to take that next step and get one-on-one with Allie, our registered dietitian nutritionist,
Yeah.
RDN, then you can call us at 792-1919 and actually set up a 1-hour consultation. It's actually pretty much half price than what we normally would charge for a dietitian. It's only $45 for the hour. You get a one-on-one. You talk about, what do you talk about? I'm not going to speak for you. What do you what's your initial
so
3 questions you want to ask people?
What really goes on? I want to help you the best way I can help you. So we talk about what your lifestyle looks like now, what you're currently doing, and then I'll probably ask you, what goals you have. What do you want to change? And then I'll give some recommendations, and we'll set some goals. I'm big on goal setting and writing things down. So that's kind of how the initial appointment goes. I had something else I wanted to say, and now it's what was it?
I don't know, but while she's thinking about that, if you'd like to continue on with her program, it's only $35 to follow up with her every 2 weeks. And that's it's a 3-month program.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do see people have more success if they, follow up pretty regularly. Every other week is probably good for most people, just because things come up, and it's good to have someone there to bounce ideas off of. Whether it be nutrition related or lifestyle related. I'm a good listener. I think I give pretty good advice sometimes. So.
Mostly. I'm playing. No, she's fantastic. If you, like I said, if you have any questions you want to schedule with her, she's here. 6 days a week, pretty much?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's here Monday through Saturday, mornings, evenings.
You name it.
Yeah, she's here. She's very flexible with her schedule. Like I said, give us a call, 792-1919. I had another question.
Oh, did you?
That I forgot. One? Yeah. If I am not a member of the gym, can I still see the registered dietitian?
Yes. So, if you are watching this right now and you do not currently belong to Fitness 19, you can still come and talk to me. I'd love to talk to you. Also, if you have friends, family members who want to see a dietitian, or who you think, should see a dietitian, you could plant the seed in their ear that there is a dietitian here in Dublin, Ohio, that they could come see. So anyone, everyone is welcome.
And after you meet with her and you're not a member, we're only $19 a month. $19.99. Sorry, some people are like, what about the $99? It's $19.99 a month to month to work out here. As well as also when you meet with Allie, you can do that. Or you can just meet with Allie.
Yep. Or just come to see me.
No. I'd rather you work out and use this full facility that has classes, showers, boot camps, tons of personal training, a gazillion pieces of cardio. We'll do a tour next week. We'll do a live walkthrough.
Yeah.
It'll be kind of fun with some more questions. I'm already thinking of the questions, but we're already been there for about a half hour now. So if you have any more questions, now's the time to ask. Or you got to wait a week for the answers. So go ahead and type something in. I'm going to give it a good minute count. If you have any questions for a registered dietitian, fire it off right now. Go for it. You can drink the water. It's all good.
Drink your water.
Stay hydrated.
Oh yeah, I also wanted to say, I know at first the term dietitian can be really scary. Because food isn't just, something we come into the gym. You come into the gym, you work out, you leave the gym. Your working out's over, right? But, nutrition is everywhere. It follows us, hour to hour, day to day. And I want you to know I'm not the food police, I'm not scary. It's okay to, talk to someone. So I understand that nutrition can be really difficult, and I'm here to help the best that I can.
You could tell she's way more serious than I am. I'm not serious. I can be, but I like to have fun with everybody and help.
You better be serious about, going with 3 slices of pizza instead of the whole box.
She's over here like, get serious, Ryan. Any more questions? Now's the time. We're going to go ahead and end this so we can get back to keeping the gym clean and helping people with their workouts.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Last call. Last call. It looks everybody's cool. How about a thumbs up or a wave? Or say have a great day. Say something.
Hearts.
Hearts. I like hearts.
Hearts for Ryan and Allie.
Nothing? All right. I'll take that. You probably already liked it anyway. Everybody's logging off now. They think we're done. All right. If you have any questions, give us a call, 792-1919. Hey! Thanks, buddy. And we look forward to hearing from you, and we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.